Hey everyone, and I'm back. I know I haven't posted since I was in Gettysburg, but my printer, is not working at all. So, I cannot print my findings on these haunted areas. So, until then, I'm going to tell you the stories of what happened to me in Gettysburg. Well, not just me, but it was strange. So, we're on a tour that's called Fright Night. And, well, actually, let's start with Jenny Wayne House. In Jenny Wayne House, I was actually a little surprised. I never felt that weird in it before, and my mom and I have been there like 4 times before this recent time. So, counting now, we've been there 5 times. But, with her now, I'm like, nothing really weird happened. I've seen a light or two, and that's literally about it. But this time, during the tour, we walked around upstairs where she died and how things were and all that, and they actually have a board in a glass case that still had her blood on it from when she died. They literally still have Jenny Wayne's blood in that house. And normally, that would be weird. I mean, it still kind of is weird. But they have it there to show, yes, the stain is still there. And it was a lot of blood. I actually wish I took a picture of it. My mom probably did. So, that's that. Actually, as I'm telling the story, maybe I can find it. Maybe I can take a picture. You know what? And it will not be on this phone. I am dumb. Anyway, so we get to the basement where the body of Jenny Wayne was laid to rest during the war, at least. Or was at least laid to rest during the war. You have her father in there, you have her mom, her sister, her 5-day-old or 3-day-old nephew, and her brother. The soldiers came down with her knowing an accident happened. The basement, according to legend or stories, have been known to be the most haunted part in the house. I mean, it's a basement. It's always one of the most haunted places in the house. But the basement is kind of creepy. Especially when the tour guide turned off all the lights. So during the tour, she turned off all the lights. It was so dark, I literally could not see my hand in front of my face. Kind of like the orphanage, I couldn't see the hand in front of my face. And, I mean, back then, they really had no lights. So, yeah. Anyway, so I'm sitting here, I'm just snapping pictures away with the flash on. And this one I do have on my phone. So, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but on the far left side, you can see... Can you even see my phone? Darn it. Maybe I can turn down the brightness. Because I really want to show you these pictures. So, on the side, and that's a little better, you can see what looks like a man staring at me. And I know it was staring at me because I was in that area. Now, where I was sitting, they call it the Mr. Wayne bench. Because Jenny Wayne's father sat there when his daughter passed away. And they say if you sit there, mainly men will get attacked by Mr. Wayne because obviously a 20-year-old daughter, and yeah, and men. So I sat there, and I felt a little weird, a little, not insecure, but just weird. But nothing happened to me. I didn't get hit, I didn't get punched, and I'm like, maybe he will like me because I'm 25 years old, and I'm not that, I'm only 5 years older than his daughter was. So, other than that creepy thing that happened, and I don't even know how it got fuzzy or blurry, whatever you want to call it, but the tour guide said that does happen, and I'm like, okay. Oh, and speaking of why he was there, according to the stories, back then there was a door there, and the soldiers would be coming in and out of that door. So when I showed you the picture that looked like it was kind of like that if you saw it, I'm pretty sure it was a soldier looking around going, who are these people? Because 1980... Did I really just say 1982? Was I really just gonna say that? 1863. We are 115 years from the war or more. So, yeah, no one would know what's going on. Now we move to the orphanage. Number 1, I fell. And my knee was killing me while we were waiting for the tour to start. So we go around the orphanage. This is what happened here, and all that, and Rosa Carmichael, oh my goodness, why would you hire someone to run an orphanage that hated children? Why? Like, I can't even wrap my mind around that. Like, she literally tortured these kids, and you're gonna find out more if you watch my stories about the Jenny Wayne house and the orphanage. But Rosa Carmichael, if I was in that time, I would have been suing her. So anyway, we're walking around, nothing really happens upstairs until we go to the basement again. But this basement is different. It was actually by the children called the dungeon. And the dungeon still, literally, I'm going to say this word a lot in this video, but literally had chains hanging for when she's hanging the children up by the wall. And when I said the Jenny Wayne house was pitch black, you literally couldn't see your hand in front of your face, it was the same way. Like, these poor kids were in the pitch dark blackness. I don't even know if that's a word. It's probably not. But I don't care. But they probably do. I don't know. But these poor kids, they were just young, way younger, excuse me, than if I remember correctly, they were housing kids up to maybe 14, 15, something like that. And it was sad. It really was. There's actually a pit that they called it in the dungeon where Rosa would put the kid in for timeout for hours, not maybe even days. No food, no water, nothing. In the pit. And I couldn't go in there. You know, not even go in during the tour. I couldn't. Not because it was dark. But, it was dark in the sense of what happened in there. But, I just couldn't. And then we get to later on in the tour, I keep looking in this direction when there was a door to the pit. And I was snapping photos. I think I caught something, but I'm not really sure, and that's why I'm not going to show you in this video. But, it literally looks like a kid. Actually, maybe I should show you. It literally looks like a kid in the orphanage. And, where did it go? Are you kidding me? Oh, here it is. I don't know if you're able to see it, but it's right there. I don't know if that's a reflection or not, but it literally looks like a kid. And during the tour, the guy was talking, and, well, all of us okay, I'm sitting like this, and the orphanage is facing that way over. All of us on the left heard this loud whisper. It wasn't on a ghost box, it wasn't on any electronics. We heard it by your naked ear, like your naked eye. So we heard it clear as day. Well, not a lot of them didn't hear what they said, but I was able to pick up "I'm here" or "hi" or something like that. It was really weird. So that happened. Then we go later into the night. We are at the Saks Covered Bridge during a tour called Fright Night. And I wish I knew I was able to record then, because what happened, it was like, what the frick happened here? It wasn't as crazy as Suicide Bridge, which is the next place we went, but I'm like, really? So we get there. It's dark, creepy, haunted, obviously, and my mom and I are taking pictures like everyone else. I don't know about anyone else, but my mom's camera, my phone, and my camera were malfunctioning by the lake that ran underneath the Saks Covered Bridge. They were malfunctioning. And then when we walked away from the river part, they were fine. And I did the Estes method, which was awesome. If you don't know what that is, the best way I can explain it is that you put headphones on, and most of the time you have a blindfold, but this guy didn't have a blindfold, and the guy or somebody will be asking questions into the ghost box, or voice box, spirit box, whatever. And you don't hear anything at all. The only thing you hear is what's coming through your headphones. And according to my mom, all my answers to this Estes method session were on point. Like, according to my mom, he asked, "Where are you from?" And I said, "New Hampshire." And he said, "What are your names?" And he said, I said, "Marcus and Eric." And then he asked, "How many are you there?" And I said, 4. And I didn't know what he asked at this moment, but I said, "Lake?" And then I said, like I'm agreeing with somebody. So that was, and then his electronics started going crazy, like the cat ball. It's literally a cat ball, and you literally have to touch it or hold it for it to go off, and it was going off by itself. What the frick? I'm sitting here. I'm not too creeped out yet. I'm more excited than anything. And then we go to Suicide Bridge, which is also called Einhauer Bridge. I think I'm reading that right. Eisenhower Bridge, there you go. Oh man. It was already active before we got out of the car. First off, there were bangings on the bridge, and nobody was banging on the bridge. And I'm not going to tell you some of the stories because I don't think I'm allowed to on YouTube. So, you'll have to look up Eisenhower Bridge yourself. But, I'm going to tell you some of the things that happened. And some of the things we heard, the bullfrogs were not helping. I can tell you that right now. And then it started to rain for like a good 5-10 minutes, something like that. I mean, we were all drenched by the time the rain was over. But we warmed up like that because how hot it was. But, we're on the bridge asking who's here, what's going on. And I stopped. I looked like that face. And I'm holding the umbrella, and my mom knows what's wrong, and I know somebody is right beside me. So my mom is taking pictures and all of that. There was nobody there, but I knew there was something or somebody beside me. And then I heard screaming, which past Eisenhower Bridge or Suicide Bridge, there is the Eisenhower mansion, I guess, or house, whatever you want to say. And there were some kids up there investigating, and they came down here, down to the bridge, and I asked them if anyone screamed, and they said no. And I'm like, okay, that happened. But the weirdest thing that happened at this bridge was a car. You heard me right. And not my mom's car, because my mom would probably be afraid of me in her car. But there was a couple that was with us, and she was asking some questions, and during her questions, the car lights were turning on and off. I'm not even kidding you. I watched it happen. Like, and they said something like, are you gonna follow me home? And so turn on a light or whatnot. And right on cue, the lights in her car turned on. I wish I was recording that. I was like, what the heck? So we were all freaking out that the ghost was messing with her car. I was kind of scared that the ghost was going to mess with our car, but luckily and obviously it didn't. We come near the end of the night. We are in the forest behind the college of Gettysburg. Nothing major like the Eisenhower Bridge happened, but a few weird things did, and I'm gonna show you something later on. And obviously, in the forest, there are soldiers because they use that out in the cover of the night and camping and on that when they were not fighting. The equipment was going off, we were getting voices, we actually heard a woman at one point, and I actually seen a ball of light with my naked eye go like that, like around a tree that was this way behind me. So I took a picture, and out of that one, go here. And I know this is going to look like a tree trunk, but in front of the tree trunk, there literally is this woman, like, standing right there. I hope you guys can see that. She's standing right there. So, Yeah, Gettysburg is one of the most haunted towns in America, and probably in the world. I'm not gonna stress it, but it's probably on the top most haunted places in the world. Or at least America, let's just say that. But other than that, I had a lot of fun. I wish I knew I was allowed to film during the Fright Night tours in the beginning, because I would have done it in a heartbeat. I want to start filming. But I wish, and I know I can use my phone and all of that, but I would rather have an actual camera, because you don't know, like, if the spirits will drain your phone light, or battery, which they can do with any electronics, to be honest. And I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching my videos and channel. I am Haunting Girl, and this is my channel. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll speak to you later. Until next time, sleep tight.